The 2007 ICC World Twenty20 was the inaugural 2020 Cricket World Championship, contested in South Africa from 11 to September 24, 2007. 12 teams took part in the 13-day tournament, the 10 test-playing nations and the finalists of the 2007 WCL Division One tournament, Kenya and Scotland. India won the tournament, beating Pakistan in the final. Rules and regulations. During the group stage in Super 8, points were awarded to the teams as follows: in case of a tie, a bowl-out decided the winner. This was applicable in all stages of the tournament. The bowl-out was used to determine the result of only one game in this tournament, the Group D game between India and Pakistan on September 14. Within each group, teams were ranked against each other based on the following criteria: higher number of points, if equal; higher number of wins, if still equal; higher net run rate, if still equal; lower bowling strike rate, if still equal; result of head-to-head meeting. Qualification. By finishing first and second in the 2007 WCL Division One, Kenya and Scotland qualified for the World 2020. Squads. Group stages. The 12 participant teams were divided into 4 groups of 3 teams each. The groups were determined based on the rankings of the teams in 2020 as of March 1, 2007. The top 2 teams from each group went through to the second stage of the tournament. All times given are South African Standard Time. Group A Group A saw the only exit of a seeded team when the West Indies were eliminated after losing both their matches. Their first loss came after Chris Gayle's record 117 runs was not enough to prevent South Africa from winning. Group B Group B started with world champions Australia being defeated by Zimbabwe. Brendan Taylor scored 64 and saw the Africans home with 1 ball to spare. Group C In the first match, Kenya scored the lowest 2020 international total of 73 against New Zealand and went on to lose with 12.2 overs and 9 wickets to spare. Kenya's fate was sealed when they allowed Sri Lanka to post a 2020 world record of 260 in the group's second match. Kenya were then bowled out for 88 and lost by a record 172 runs. Group D India and Pakistan played in the first ever World 2020 bowl-out. India's bowlers defeated Pakistan 3-0. Super 8s. This tournament's Super 8 format was designed such that the top 2 seeds from each group was pre-decided at the start of the tournament. The actual performance of the team in the group stage played no role in determining if the team qualified into Super 8 Group E or F. For example, in Group C, though Sri Lanka finished with more points than New Zealand, for the purpose of the Super 8 groupings, New Zealand retained the group's top seed position while Sri Lanka retained the group's second seed position. In case a third-seeded team qualified ahead of the 2 top-seeded teams, it took on the seed of the eliminated team. This only happened in Group A, where Bangladesh qualified ahead of West Indies and therefore took on the A2 spot in Group F. The other 7 top seeds qualified. The 8 teams were divided into 2 groups of 4 teams each. The 2 top teams from each Super 8 group qualified for the semi-finals. Group E Group F Knockout stages. Semi-finals Final India won the toss and chose to bat on what was considered to be a traditionally batsman-friendly pitch at the Bull Ring. Amar Gaul took the wickets of both Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, leaving India with 157 fifths in 20 overs. Only Gautam Gambhir produced a notable innings. A 21-run over from Sreesanth swung the game towards Pakistan. However, Irfan Pathan and Jaginder Sharma slowed the scoring dramatically. With Pakistan needing 54 from 24 balls, Misbah-ul-Haq hit 3 sixes off Harbhajan Singh in 1 over. Sreesanth was also dispatched for 2 sixes but took the wicket of Sohail Tanvir, as Pakistan went into the last over needing 13 runs to win, with only 1 wicket remaining. Jaginder Sharma bowled a wide first ball, followed by a dot ball. Misbah followed by taking 6 off a full toss. Pakistan needed just 6 runs to win from the last 4 balls. Misbah attempted to hit the next ball with a paddle scoop over fine leg, but he only managed to sky the ball, and it was caught at short fine leg by Sreesanth, leaving Pakistan all out for 152 runs. Irfan Pathan was awarded the man of the match for his spell, which included 3 wickets for 16 runs, including that of man of the series, Shahid Afridi. The win marked India's second ICC World title and their first since Kapil Dev and company had upset the West Indies to win the 1983 World Cup, and also meant redemption for India after many of their T20 squad had crashed out of the World Cup earlier that year after losses to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. They also became the first team to win all the ICC trophies. Aftermath: India's victory lent them greater credence in top-level limited overs cricket, which had a number of consequences. Firstly, the Indian Premier League became an even bigger draw in its inaugural season because the league not only featured established international stars but also many of the T20 world champions. A number of the Indian T20 team, including Dhoni, Yuvraj and Harbhajan, also went on to be part of the team that won the 2011 World Cup on home soil. Records and statistics. Venues: all matches were played at the following 3 grounds: Newlands Cricket Ground, Cape Town, Sahara Stadium, Kingsmead, Durban, Wanderers Stadium, Johannesburg. Match officials. The umpires were selected from the elite panel of ICC umpires and the ICC International Umpire Panel, and the referees from the panel of ICC referees. Media coverage. Coverage of the 2007 ICC World Twenty20 was as follows.